Hi, I'm Noel. You're going to love this Just for Kids video. If you're having a little trouble with the picture on the TV now, maybe you just need to adjust the tracking on your VCR. That's the little switcher button just at the bottom of your tape player. If you need help, just call Mom or Dad or Big Brother or Big Sister. They'll help you. And be sure you stay tuned after the show, because I'm going to tell you how you can get a free video. See you soon and enjoy the show.
Hello, my name is Joy. I'm glad you made it to another Human Race Club meeting. It hasn't started yet, so if you hurry into the treehouse, you won't miss anything.
That is correct. Now spell fantastic.
Okay, everybody, it's time to start the meeting. I'm waiting. Finally. Now, do any of you have anything you want to talk about at the meeting today?
I do.
What is it?
I got this thing in the mail. It's a free offer for this huge ice chest. I figured we could use a cooler for our club outings.
What's the catch?
What do you mean?
I mean, what do we have to do to get the ice chest?
Nothing. It's free.
Here, let me see that thing. Casey's right. Says right here, free ice chest.
So it does. Wonderful. I can think of several times when a cooler would have come in handy. Remember that time when we had it
Before we get carried away with this thing and get our hopes up, I think we better read that flyer carefully.
Oh, Teddy, don't be such a deadbeat.
Could it be that you're not enthusiastic about this because it wasn't your idea?
Don't be ridiculous, Maggie. It's just that I've learned.
We know. Nothing in life is free. For Pete's sake, Teddy, ever since that Jeff Cassidy thing, you said that 100 times. Quite frankly, I'm getting tired of hearing it. Of course I realize that.
Come to think of it, Teddy does make that comment a lot. And just as AJ said, I think it's because of an experience he had with Jeff Cassidy. This is what happened.
Hey, Jeff, whose skateboard are you riding?
Teddy called to a boy who had zoomed past him on a fantastic skateboard. The boy's name was Jeff Cassidy.
Hey, whose skateboard do you think it is?
Jeff asked with a tinge of pride in his voice. Teddy commented playfully.
It couldn't be yours because you already have a great skateboard.
True, my old board is great, but I wanted one that had a little more flexibility and...
But of course, I would never expect you to be satisfied with anything but the very best.
That's not true.
Well, Jeff, old buddy, old pal, if you ever get tired of your old skateboard, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Teddy's teasing was beginning to annoy Jeff, and when Teddy realized this, he decided to lighten up.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Jeff. It's just that you have so many neat things, and
Just where do you think I get the neat things I have?
Well, from your mom and dad, of course. Everyone knows they're rich.
Jeff gave Teddy a steely look. Then, without saying another word, he rode off on his skateboard. The next day at school, Teddy was eating lunch with AJ when Jeff approached him.
Teddy, I've been thinking about what you said yesterday, and I was wondering, how would you like to have some of the neat things I have?
Teddy wasn't sure why Jeff would ask such a question, so he hesitated and then spoke with reservation.
Well, anyone would want the neat things you have, Jeff.
Well, Teddy, old buddy, old pal, it's time to share the wealth, and I've decided to share it with you. Can you come to my house Friday after school and stay until Monday morning?
Oh, well,
Say yes, you fool.
Can I have some time to think about your offer?
Sure. You can have till Thursday.
What are you doing? If Jeff said he wanted to share his wealth with me, I'd do anything he asked.
Anything?
Well, almost anything.
That night, Teddy went to bed at his usual time, but he wasn't able to fall asleep because he could not stop thinking about his conversation with Jeff. It was obvious that Jeff was up to something, but Teddy couldn't figure out what it was.
Oh, well. How can I lose? At the very least, I'll see if all the rumors about the rich Cassidys are true. I think I'll accept Jeff's invitation.
Finally, the decision was made, and Teddy fell asleep. On Friday, Teddy rode the school bus home with Jeff. The bus dropped the boys off at a corner a few blocks away from where Jeff lived. As the two made their way to the Cassidy's house, Teddy was reminded why Jeff's neighborhood was called the ritzy part of town. Before long, Teddy and Jeff were standing in front of a large wrought iron gate. Jeff automatically began poking at the buttons on a small electronic box. Magically, the gate swung open. Jeff led his guest into one of the most fantastic houses Teddy had ever visited. The two boys passed through a spacious entry hall into a large room containing almost every conceivable form of home entertainment. All of it looked intriguing, but the three items that piqued Teddy's interest were the big screen TV, the pool table, and the pinball machine. Teddy's excitement continued to mount as he followed Jeff to the large glass doors. Jeff pushed one of the doors open to give Teddy a better look at the backyard.
Jeez!
Teddy gasped as his eyes surveyed an enormous area with a swimming pool, tennis court, and putting green.
You didn't tell me you lived at a country club.
And Jeff chuckled out loud. Soon, a kind-looking, heavy-set woman entered the room and greeted the boys. She set a tray of snacks on a nearby table and then left. Teddy looked first at the food and then at Jeff.
That was a nice thing for your mom to do.
She's not my mom. My mom and dad are at work.
After the snacks were consumed, Jeff finished giving Teddy a tour of the house. Then the two boys settled into taking advantage of all the enjoyable activities the Cassidy home had to offer. All too quickly, the afternoon turned into the evening. Following a delicious meal prepared by the housekeeper and eaten in front of the big screen TV, Jeff announced that Teddy and he would have to go to bed early.
We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and we're going to need all the rest we can get.
But I never go to bed early on Friday night. That's the one night I can stay up late because I can sleep in the next day.
Well, you won't be sleeping in tomorrow. We need to be up by 5 a.m.
5 a.m.? What could possibly be worth getting up at 5 o'clock on Saturday morning?
You'll see.
After watching one more program on TV, Teddy grudgingly followed Jeff upstairs. As the two boys passed by the master bedroom, Teddy glanced inside. The emptiness of the room reminded him that he had not yet seen Jeff's parents. It was 9 p.m., and they were still not home. Intuitively, Jeff knew that Teddy was wondering about his parents.
My mom and dad work 6 days a week, sometimes 7. And they put in 12 to 14 hours a day. It's what they have to do to make their business work.
Teddy didn't understand what had prompted Jeff's remark. He was just glad that his parents weren't away from home as much as Jeff's parents were. 5 o'clock in the morning came all too soon. It was still dark outside, and Teddy had an unusually difficult time getting out of bed. Wisely, he decided to skip his daily shower. He had put on his shirt and was pulling up his pants when he noticed Jeff was staring at him, shaking his head.
You aren't going to wear those clothes, are you?
Teddy wasn't in the mood for Jeff's incriminating question.
Are you saying that my clothes aren't good enough?
They're too good,
Jeff said as he threw open his closet door. He grabbed some clothes off their hangers and tossed them to Teddy.
Here, put these on.
Teddy examined the clothes. They looked like they had been through several world wars.
Does this mean we won't be attending any dressy affairs today?
Teddy asked, trying to be funny. His humor worked, and Jeff laughed. Once again, the boys approached the master bedroom, but this time the door was closed. Jeff motioned for Teddy to stop walking. Then he quietly turned the knob on the bedroom door and pushed it open. Teddy couldn't see exactly what was going on inside the room, but he could hear Jeff talking with his parents. The exchange among the three of them sounded warm and caring, and it seemed obvious that they loved each other very much. Before long, Jeff reappeared. He gently closed the door to his parents' room and signaled for Teddy to follow him to the kitchen. After a breakfast of cold milk and cereal, the two boys went straight to the garage. Jeff pressed a button on the wall. The garage door opened, revealing several stacks of unfolded newspapers in the driveway.
It's time to get to work,
Jeff announced enthusiastically. By 6 a.m., the newspapers had been folded and stuffed into 2 large pouches that hung over the back of Jeff's bike. With Teddy riding Jeff's dad's bike, the two boys began delivering the newspapers. By 7:30 a.m., all the papers had been distributed, and Jeff and Teddy were on their way to a second job, which was cleaning the cages at a nearby kennel. The rest of the day was spent doing several lawn mowing jobs. By the time Teddy and Jeff returned to the Cassidy's house, it was dark and Teddy was exhausted. Jeff gleefully placed all the money that had been earned that day on the kitchen table.
Teddy, old buddy, old pal, I told you I was going to share the wealth, and I intend to keep my promise. Half of this money is yours, and the same is true of the money we'll earn tomorrow. Tomorrow? Are we going to work this hard again tomorrow? Of course,
Jeff said, somewhat surprised at Teddy's response. Unhappily for Teddy, the next day was a repeat of Saturday, and on Sunday night he could not get into bed soon enough. But Jeff was too excited to go to sleep immediately.
Teddy, just think of the jobs we can take on if we continue to work together. Are you kidding? If you think I want to spend all of my weekends this way, you're crazy.
Jeff was visibly shocked by Teddy's rejection of what he felt was a good offer.
But I thought you wanted to have the neat things I have. I do, but not enough to work for them, right? Look, Teddy, nothing in life is free. There is a price to be paid for everything. And the sooner you learn that fact, the better off you'll be.
The next day at school, AJ could hardly wait to talk to Teddy.
Well, what did Jeff give you this weekend?
Teddy shot AJ a look of intolerance and then asked,
What made you think he was going to give me something?
He said he was going to share his wealth with you, didn't he?
Look, AJ, nothing in life is free. There is a price to be paid for everything. And the sooner you learn that fact, the better off you'll be.
Huh?
AJ mumbled. He wasn't sure he understood exactly what was behind Teddy's remark, but he was sure of one thing. Teddy had learned what he was talking about from experience, and he meant it. So, what can we learn from all of this? Teddy and Jeff made two different choices. Jeff chose to work on weekends while Teddy chose not to work. Neither choice was better than the other. However, to be happy, each boy needed to accept the consequences of his choice and not be jealous of the other boy for enjoying the benefits of his choice. Every situation has its pluses and minuses. Jeff had lots of nice things but little time to enjoy them. Teddy had lots of time but fewer things to enjoy. Neither situation was better than the other. However, to be happy, each boy needed to focus on and enjoy the pluses without resenting the minuses of his situation. Jeff was right when he said there is a price to be paid for everything. Jeff had many nice things because he was willing to earn the money to buy them. He was also willing to see his parents less often. Teddy had leisure time on weekends and saw his parents more often because he was willing to have fewer things. Neither boy was better off than the other. However, to be happy, each boy needed to be satisfied with having whatever he was willing to pay for. A person can have nice things if he or she is willing to earn the money to buy them. In order to earn money, a person must be willing to work. Work requires time and energy. The more time and energy a person puts into work, the more money the person will have, and the more money the person has, the more nice things the person can buy. So having nice things often depends on how much a person is willing to work for them. I was with Teddy the other day when Jeff rode by on a brand new 10-speed bike. Jeff was on his way to a job, so he couldn't stop to talk with us. I thought the exchange between the boys was interesting. They each said only one word. Teddy yelled out, "Congratulations!" and Jeff yelled back, "Thanks." You know, it's just about time for the meeting to be over, so why don't we go back inside the treehouse to see what's happening?
Ha! Just as I suspected. Listen to this. A sales representative will call on you in the privacy of your home to present your free ice chest when you purchase the wonderful Do It Right gas barbecue. You see, you get the cooler free only when you buy the barbecue.
Where does it say that?
Right here in the small print.
Teddy's right.
Well, how much does the barbecue cost?
The flyer doesn't say, but I'm sure it's more than the $20 we have in our bank account.
We have $21.68 in our account.
Well, whatever we have, I'm sure it's not enough to buy the Do It Right barbecue.
You see, it's just like I said.
Nothing in life is free.
And thank you, Jeff Cassidy, wherever you are, for teaching that lesson to Teddy so he could teach it to us.
If nobody has any more red-hot deals to discuss, I move that we adjourn the meeting.
I second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
No.
Just kidding, just kidding. Then the meeting is adjourned.
Let's eat!
Nothing in life is free. Now that we've heard that so many times, I'll bet that none of us ever forgets it. Here's something else I hope you'll not forget. It's a song about money, and it's called Money.
Money seems to slip away, but I'll have enough if I budget and save. Money I have can benefit me if I will use it respectfully. When I buy things for my job, then money will work for me, and I can do a better job, more quick and easily. Money seems to slip away, but I'll have enough if I budget and save. Money I have can benefit me if I will use it respectfully. If I do my best to save a part of all I earn, it will be there safe for me and will increase in turn. Money seems to slip away, but I'll have enough if I budget and save. Money I have can benefit me if I will use it respectfully. Money seems to slip away, but I'll have enough if I budget and save. Money I have can benefit me if I will use it respectfully. When I share the cash I have with somebody else, I have found that I receive much pleasure for myself. Money seems to slip away, but I'll have enough if I budget and save. Money I have can benefit me if I will use it respectfully. If I will use it respectfully. If I will use it respectfully. You can help to make this world a better place. You're a part of this great human
If you'd like us to send you a free Just for Kids video, here's all you need to do. Collect 6 of our Just for Kids videos and send us the proof of purchase for each, along with this card to Just for Kids, P.O. Box 4112, Woodland Hills, California 91367. That's all you have to do, and we'll send you a free Just for Kids video featuring some of our most popular characters. Be sure to look for these other Just for Kids videos in your store. See you next time.
Seabird, the bravest of them all. He's the seaworthy seal that makes us splash everywhere he goes. Seabird. Yes, he's back by popular demand, and he's on the road again with his pals, Tommy and Aura. In this celebrated video encore, Seabird spans the globe with all new adventures, from the Alps to Africa and from Paris to the North Pole.
Tommy! Seabird! Aura! Oh, Tommy! Oh, Seabird, I've really missed you.
Come on, get in the car quick. I'll explain on the way.
He's off to help pets in peril, leopards in jeopardy, and many other creatures big and small. Kids love this cuddly pal and learn some important lessons from his adventures. He's the cleverest catch from sea to shining seal. He's Seabird. Break the ice and pour on the fun.
If you find the place where the Ripple River flows, right near the valley of moss where the tall grass grows, it's here you'll find a village that is known as Ganterville.
Meet the Gallivants, puny pals with some powerful lessons. There's Shando. He's got a lot to learn.
No gets allowed.
No problem. I've got the solution right here.
A whiffleberry? How's that gonna help?
Watch. See? Kabumps. Just like full-grown Vanters.
And Tidor, he's an instructand.
Soon it will be kabumping day, when each of you will get your kabump. But first, you must go through granting, a process that will determine your future role in the Gallivant Society.
And there's the rest of the Gallivants. There's infants and constructants and music ants and adolescents. They become adults when they earn their kabumps. And there's all kinds of other Gallivant pals. They'll turn sadness to happiness with a warm double hug and show you that anything is possible, but only if you try your hardest.
It's no use, Shando. I just don't have a tongue for these things.
Don't give up, Koosh. You can do it.
Discover the pals you'll go buggy over, because kids are just burning with anticipation for the Gallivants.